Chairman Gold.
Supervisor Bishop.
Once again, Mohave County leads the way, and with that being said, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the canvass of the November 8th, 2022 general election, adopt the Board of Supervisors resolution number 2022-025.
I'll second.
You've heard that motion and second. Any further discussion?
Yes, please.
Supervisor Angus.
So we've been approached not to certify the election. I know there are many people who are here to speak to it. And right now that list includes Gila, Yavapai, and Cochise. And I would like to hear, I think Jeanne Kentch, who is the chairman of the Arizona Mohave County GOP, would like to give us some updates and tell us what's going on and how we are involved, whether we like it or not, into it. So before we vote, would that
I'm going to just run through. I've got about, I think, 8 people that requested to speak.
Okay.
Madam Assessor, come on up. Madam Chairman, County Chairman.
Definitely have my chairman hat on today. Thank you for having me, Chairman. Chairman Gould and the board. To canvass is to validate our votes. Mohave County voters are fortunate to have Alan Tempert as our election director. He's probably the best in the business. Alan Tempert did an excellent job, and I witnessed it. I was there. I was on the hand count. I was just impressed all the way. Fair, honest. And Mohave County is a great example throughout the entire state of how it should be done. This is why I would like to see you certify the election. But I'd like you to certify the election vote so we don't risk the statutory recount that could help our Republican Attorney General candidate, Abe Hamadeh, because you need to have all 15 counties certify in order to recount. So that's the concern we have. But if Maricopa County doesn't certify, which doesn't look that way, then we're going to be without a recount anyway. But I also understand that Mohave County voters have been disenfranchised. Mohave County voters their votes have been diluted. Mohave County has become, their votes have been worth less than they were prior to this vote, due to the mismanagement and the dysfunction of the Maricopa County Elections Department. Maricopa County's vote suppression is evidenced by voters that could not vote, my sister being one of them, by ballots that were not counted properly, by tabulation machine malfunctions in 48% of their voting centers, by the stalling of their counts, and by the investigation that has been started by the Arizona Attorney General just this last Friday because of their mismanagement. I wish they had Alan, I really do. And I'm glad I don't have the decision like you guys do, because to certify this vote could put our recount in jeopardy, but yet to not certify the vote could put our recount in jeopardy. But to certify the vote tells everybody around the state how great we are and how they should do their job. So good luck on that decision. Any questions?
Thank you, ma'am.
I have
questions.
A question.
Supervisor Angus.
So we were told the statutory date for certification for us is the 28th.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard that, until everyone certifies, we can't do the recount, right?
Correct.
But now there was an Attorney General letter that went to Mohave County, Maricopa County, and they have to supply a lot of things by the 28th, meaning, have you heard, are they planning on certifying? I don't even know if they're done counting.
They aren't done counting as far as I know as of this morning. I have not heard, I know that the Attorney General did say by the 28th, but even the 28th isn't the same day that the county board is going to get together to certify. So what's going to happen? I don't know. There's a lot of different questions, and that's why I'm glad I'm not in your seat.
So already there are 3 counties that are not going to certify at least till the 28th, because again, I would never go past the 28th, no matter what anyone said, never going to put Mohave County in any legal jeopardy.
Good.
But whether or not we do this today is more of just a statement, just like in 2020, because we are going to certify before the statute date. And so since the other counties didn't, they just need one county not to certify
And then
so
you-
that the whole state can't certify. So again,
Correct.
just like, I mean, this is 2020 redo. If we don't certify today, we're just making basically a statement of solidarity, which is the same word I used 2 years ago, for the other counties and the Arizona GOP, that, we understand and we're mad. I'm mad. I think everybody in Mohave County should be mad.
My vote has been disenfranchised, and I agree with you 100% that vote of solidarity might be very valuable because everything changes every 24 hours. And so not understanding how they're going to handle it, how the governor's office, how the attorney general's office is going to handle it is kind of difficult for you guys to know how to handle it. But it won't hurt any to delay it for that vote of solidarity. So all the other counties do know that we got their back.
Thanks, Jeannie. And I have a question for Mr. Elters. If we did vote not to certify today, could we theoretically have a special meeting on Friday, which would be the Friday before the Monday that it's due? I know last year there was talk that Alan had to get in a car and drive down there with the certification, but that didn't happen. They worked with you. You were able to overnight it. But I wouldn't want to go to Monday because I think that's cutting everything too close.
I'll take a drive on Friday if that's what you
Clerk would
need
like
to
to
do.
weigh in on that.
Chairman Gold, Supervisor Angus, as long as you can set a special meeting for Friday, as long as every board member is available. By statute, if every board member is not available on that date, there has to be a 5 business day notice. So that kind of depends on availability of the board for what date you set a special meeting.
Isn't Friday a holiday for your employees?
Chairman Gold, Supervisor Johnson, technically no, there are employees that take a floating holiday that day. However, we do not observe it as a actual holiday in the county, so it is a work day.
So this would be a special meeting by phone, I would assume, because it was just one issue, one vote. And again, I hate that this is put upon us, I do. But frankly, I'm torn about it. But I want to hear what the other supervisors have to say.
Supervisor Angus, to answer your question, I defer to Attorney Esplin.
So 11-214 states, at least, so the board shall notify the public of the location and the days designated. Special meetings may be called by a majority of the board or by the chairman. At least 5 days notice of the special meeting shall be given to any member not joining in the call. I'd prefer you just do it on Monday, just to be safe.
I'll take a drive to Phoenix on Monday if you need me. And anything to have a fair election.
Supervisor Langenfelter.
Thank you, Chairman Gould. So you're saying to delay in order to allow this strange process down in Maricopa County to play out?
I do agree with that, yes, sir.
Okay, well, the issue of voter integrity is very important to me, no matter how you feel about it. I'll withdraw my second to approve today, just to allow for some adaptability in what this board chooses to do.
Further questions for GOP Chairman? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.